I like this Sven. I think Sven as a hero should be more popular, should be picked more, considering the buffs like that he received and the way that meta is developing. Also, looking at the support duo, he Shaman, these two heroes really scale well. I'm gonna go with IG here.
Yeah, definitely losing that region battle here for now. Korea should be coming out with more region.
Bramble Maze down, that's gonna root up Ollie. And the
gone.
Shadow Realm Strike is first blood for PYW.
Yep, showing again why he's considered one of the best fours in China.
I don't know when you missed the ward. Bramble Maze down again, looking for the sleep. Lands onto the Darkseer, but not PYW.
Another Null Talisman Darkseer build.
Stormhammer with the damage. PYW goes into the Shadow Realm.
Fly Fast
Curse
don't die though.
Fly. And stun with the Shadow Realm Strike and the kill. PYW gets one. Won't get two as the sleep hits both of them. Again, going in with battery saw, looking over at Kaka.
Yeah, once this Axe has Vanguard, he's going to be a massive problem. Like, even if Dark Willow rotates in, they should not be able to kill him.
Going after PYW with the damage from Ollie once again. Cursed Crown, is he going to survive through before the stun? No.
Bolt in one.
And they get the kill. He's got a double, so Fly with both the Darkseer and the Dark Willow kill.
Yeah, super well done. That was a trade Sven really needed. He only had 7 CS at the time. Axe, Vanguard, completed.
Yeah,
now you can't deal with this guy anymore.
You can't hit him, and he can chase you under the tower with the Vanguard. They're going to go after him. They've got themselves the call. Poyoyo in trouble, and they get the kill.
That was so greedy from Poyoyo. He did not have a TP or anything. He just was spinning the creep wave.
So now he's got both the Possessed Mask and the Morbid Mask.
Yeah, and of course the Strength scales very nicely.
Oh, he switches out the Possessed Mask. Okay.
Just to use it once,
right.
And then send it back after it's being used.
Going after Ori, Ball Lightning, Emo though, out of mana. DY moving forward with the Battery Assault to bring in Poyoyo. He's level 7, he wants to go with the Omni Slash. That's what he'll do to get a kill on Ollie, but that's it. That's only a 5 position. They have the Vortex on a DY. Do they have the damage finish him off? Yes, they do. So it ends up being a trade on supports, and here comes Fly. They've got the Shackle, Avalanche in, followed up with a Stormhammer. They'll definitely kill Poyoyo, and they want to go after Old 11. They got the Coin Blade out
again
onto Poyoyo, so they'll keep up with Old 11. The body blocks are in. They've got the Vortex once more. Old 11 just cannot run. The Hex is through, Avalanche in, Emo drops to Ori, so maybe a little bit too far for the Storm. Getting too comfortable with JT frontlining.
PYW is over 6. He has to be careful on JT here.
Yeah, that Bedlam level 1 is very strong on a solo target.
As we see here on Kaka.
Yeah, taking a lot of damage. Shadow Realm Strike, as well as the right clicks from PYW. He's still continuing to impress. Vortex, Battle Hunger, all onto Ori. He's run down. Another dunk from JT. They go after DY. They'll catch the call. The wall is down, but I don't know if it's going to matter. They'll run through this. They'll continue to chop him up. And JT hit with the Cursed Crown. Blade Fury ends. The damage isn't there. Fairy Fire onto the high ground. He's still continuing to run, but he's running from the Ion Shield. Poyoyo. Bedouin onto Emo.
Oh, he cleaved him down from the illusions. They were super well played by Fly, but also Old 11 kind of sabotaging his Dark Willow there.
They have a glyph of their own. They could use it to save this tier 1.
Clockwork.
Hook shot in. Tier 1 still gets taken despite the fact that they have the glyph to go after Kaka. DY taking a lot of damage. They've got the wall down. Hits the Sven. Earth Splitter comes across Old 11 into the Shadow Realm as PYW with the ball lightning coming out from Emo. They've got the Vortex, but Avalanche will stop them from killing off Old 11. No, it won't. They get the kill. JT dunking on him with the Culling Blade once again. And now he's got the call onto PYW.
And Juggernaut is nowhere to be seen. He doesn't have a tower to TP to. Could potentially be a 4v5 fight.
Go down, Avalanche, toss, JT taking some damage. Cursed Crown, and now the call. He's going to get stunned. They've got Bedlam on a solo target, so JT's dead to PYW.
I'm very surprised he got caught. It literally saw the smoke under the ward. Not sure where he thought they would be going. Sven now, BKB completed. With that already limited lockdown, it's going to be a nightmare to deal with him.
They're still going to go, though. Avalanche. Ooh, Hex. Immediately on Ori. They've got the hookshot coming through to Kaka. Now the cogs around him. Serpent Ward's placed down. The God Strength is going to be used as well as the Stormhammer coming in. They've got themselves the Ball Lightning as well as the Vortex onto the Tiny. They get the kill on the Kaka. They look over at Ori. He's hit with the Earth Splitter. And Fly. He'll take out the Tiny. BKB running out. And it looks like VICI might want to go back in. Yeah, so much at level 2, 24 at level 3.
There's literally 2.5 plate mails.
They found Fly. Stormhammer, Cursed Crown, now the Bramble Maze right on top of him.
Triple
Fly
Iron
is
Shell.
dead.
Wow, he got burned.
6-time spree going to old 11.
Yeah, there was so much magic damage coming out from those Iron Shells.
So we'll see if they defend this. They're not actually getting it that quickly.
Nice rocket flare, scouting out the sidelines. Alright, Fly coming in with the BKB here.
Blink call, and that's going to miss. Now Ori goes in. Avalanche toss over on the JT. Stormhammer as well as the ball ending onto the back lines. They've got 3 heroes nearby. Can they get the kill on the JT with the Blade Fury? Yes, they can. They've taken out JT. They look over at Kaka. He dropped the Serpent Wards before he'll end up dead. Cursed Crown pops, sweep out onto the Darkseer. They're still moving in. Avalanche once again onto Ali. He gets chased down. Double kill for Poyoyo, and it's a 3-0 in the favor of VICI.
They're just getting absolutely outplayed. You have to be careful on Sven here. Tiny got Blink. Oh, I post BKB. IG got 2-0 last time they played, right?
No, VICI did.
Tower is under attack.
But IG lost 2-0, right?
Did they? Or
I think they did.
Yeah, they got 2-0 by Aster. BKB is going to be popped. They're going to go in with the backing as well as the wall coming through on a couple of these heroes. They get the kill on a PYW. Emo now dominating with BKB being popped by Fly. He'll focus his attention on the old 11 to get the kill. Kaka is gone on the side of IG. They've only lost 1 so far. JT on the run. Had the taunt on Poyoyo, pulling him back. Now they've got the buyback coming out from Kaka, but the Avalanche lands from Ori. They'll get the kill on a JT. JT's going to buy back 2. They have the stun, looking for the follow-up onto Ori. They'll get a kill on the Tiny and look for the rest.
There's a ton of committed buybacks. So even
Yeah,
though they
2
killed 3
coming
heroes, they lost quite a lot of heroes themselves. And what, 2 buybacks, I believe?
Come from VICI over and towards IG. I just don't know if IG recognize this.
It's a 5-man smoke once more. They should know about it. All the lanes are pushed in.
Ball lining in from Emo. He's going to pop that BKB, immediately go for old 11, but the hookshot comes out and hits onto 2 heroes. It catches JT as well as Ali. They've got themselves the Terrorize, the ball lightning back, trying to help out his team. And now they've got themselves the Avalanche as well as the toss. They're going to lose Kaka. Wall is down. Omni-Slash onto JT. He'll pop that Lotus Orb, but it's not going to be enough to survive. 3 heroes dead as Ali hits the deck.
3-0 fight. Roshan is next on the list.
TP out from PYW. He's heading towards bottom.
Storm doesn't really do a ton of damage anymore. Guardian Greaves makes sure that his team is just survivable.
So let's see if they can finish this one off now that they've got themselves the Aegis. Ooh, hookshot missing. Fly just barely, but he's going to come in with a battery assault. He's got the jetpack. Sticking with him, Stormhammer.
He didn't
And they're
pop
bringing
ult,
over
though.
old 11. They've got themselves the bullwhip, and now they're looking over to get this kill. But JT comes in with a 2-man call.
Oh, no
But the
BKB popped on the
Terrorize
Sven.
hits. So now they've got the Blade Fury right on top of them. They get the kill on the JT. They'll lose Kaka. The right-click damage coming up from Fly with BKB. They've got the wall down on the 2. Emo and Ali, they're hit by that ball lightning looking for this Darkseer. They'll finally finish off old 11 as well as PYW. They'll throw the Stormhammer over onto the clock. The Cleave doing a decent amount of damage onto Poyoyo, but isn't going to be enough damage. The right clicks through the Blade Fury, not there for Fly as he loses his life to old 11.
Kind of feels like a support axe at this point.
Yeah, he was forced in such a bad spot by how things really shut down on him.
Yeah, that's why this new item build is very popular, the Manta Shard one, because you always manage to farm more, you can push out lanes with it easily, farm jungle with it easily, you just scale into the late game. Juggernaut TP'd bottom, still has Aegis. Back and off.
Only for a moment longer with BKB popped here by Emo as well as the Bloodstone. He's thinking about running, whether or not he wants to go back in.
Emo is out.
Emo's actually going for Poyoyo because the Aegis just got reclaimed. Now they're going to go after Poyoyo and try to get the kill into the Jug. They'll take him out. So the timings are right. BKB as well as the Stormhammer coming through in old 11. He drops down the wall, but he's not going to be able to survive the damage coming up from the Sven. Both these heroes don't have buyback. Ori trying to do whatever he can to get something on the board. Finally, Kaka dies. Stormhammer over onto DY. Ball lightning in. They get 3. The timings from IG were perfect. And now there's the call as well as the sleep. That's
No
going
man
to be
for
4.
counterplay. Yeah. They were just absolutely outplayed. I thought Emo was actually flying out, but he flew on top of the Juggernaut, whose Aegis just expired. And again, he went for the Saint Joshua, not the Manta style, meaning he can't dispel the Orchid. It's another 5-man smoke here by IG. 25 Sven, so he gets the additional 50% damage.
And this is really close to when Roche is supposed to come out. They're going to run right into Ori. They've got the Hex. The hookshot comes through. That's out into Kaka. He had used his BKB. They'll go after Ori. They'll get the kill to the Tiny, and he's going to be dead for 94 seconds without buyback. They'll focus their attention now on the DY. 2 heroes dead on VICI.
Four-man wall.
Good vacuum wall coming out from the Dark Seer of Old 11, who has his AM just pop the damage coming up from these illusions. Emo and Flyfire just gone, as well as JT. 3 heroes dead, making a 4th with Ollie. Whoa! Oh, man!
And Old 11 and Poyoyo in this team fight literally just 2v5ing.
So Aegis Cheese.
Aegis Cheese shard.
Axe shard.
Normal punch, Darkseer.
This could be the final defense.
Yeah, they're just overpowering them. Hex also picked up on Darkseer. He's at 27,000 net worth. He's the +1 of VG right now.
Yeah, I think he was the one given the shard. If it's adding the net worth, right? Of the shard. Ball Lightning, they've got the Bloodthorn, that's out onto Poyoyo. And he's got the Lotus Orbs out, but will they get the first life out of his hands? Yes, they will. Now the wall is down. Hookshot out onto an illusion. DY doesn't catch who he was looking for. They also end the sweep onto 2. IG trying to defend this. Ball Lightning all the way across, back and forth once again. It looks like they're staying.
Okay. Has to be careful on Jack that doesn't get blown up again like that.
Hookshot in 6 seconds. And now they're going to go through. They've got the Avalanche as well as the Tossing Hand is going to be popped. They've got the God Strength coming through as well as the BKB. Flyfly trying to move in on this. They've got the sweep on the 3 of these heroes on the back lines. They're defended by the wall still being placed down there. And the Omni Slash comes out into JT. They've got the damage to get the kill to the Axe. He's going to buy back immediately. He'll eat the cheese with the damage. Oh, man. Poyoyo. He just got destroyed. The natural order, the damage with the God Strength.
Guys, there's a Dark Willow.
PYW just getting ignored until finally they come over. JT wanted to get more.
Too much. Like, there was no way to commit that deep in there. Like, stick to your team. Together you're strong. And alone, you're
it's
not.
unfortunate, though, because he started it on the Sven. And it bounced Sven to Storm to Axe, and then just stayed on him.
But in the end, he still kind of baited himself. Kind of going in again.
Toss on a Flyfly, down to about half health. He doesn't have the God Strength in the moment, but the right click's coming in. They've got the Blink as well as the Call coming through onto the Tiny. The vacuum into the wall, that's through onto 2. They'll get the kill on Ollie with the normal punch. So they at least get 1, but they will lose Old 11, and now 3 heroes dead, potentially forced to use buybacks on some.
They have to be very careful here. Like, if Sven dies without buyback, he's very far away from it. He picked up his Daedalus now, finally, so his damage output is amped by a ton.
Hookshot through on a Flyfly. Cogs to push him back into the Avalanche. The BKB gets popped by Flyfly. He's got himself the God Strength as well as the call coming in from JT. The control is there. The damage is there. They'll get the kill onto Ori. He's dead for 99. Flyfly maybe even thinking about going in for more. Ball Lightning as well as the Vortex. Poyoyo! He's silenced with the Bloodthorn. Has nothing to purge it off the damage in from Emo. They will get the kill onto both Ori as well as Poyoyo, and that puts them in an awful spot. It was once a 14k lead, and now it's just 5.
And Old 11 also bought back for this.
They want to jump in. They really want to force the buybacks if they can. Put them on their last leg. The game's going to even out. Now Kaka going aggressive. Pops the BKB. Doesn't find anybody. All right. Looks a little interesting. And
God Strength still on cooldown too. They need to get out.
Vacuum into the wall. That's through on a 3. They've got themselves the hookshot that hits on a Kaka. The end is gets pop and Storm onto the back line. Looking for the Dark Willow. Can try to get this kill through on a PYW. He'll back away, and the Bloodthorn will do the damage. Look over at Old 11. The Hero Splitter comes in to get the kill on Old 11. He doesn't have buyback. Neither does PYW. 2 heroes dead on the side of VICI. And Jug as well as Tiny don't buy back. So the mid-center racks, those are gone at least.
Now they lose 2 sides, potentially even 3, because this Darkseer and Dark Willow both don't have buyback.
Potentially even the game, honestly.
Yeah, they lose 1 more hero. Like Poyo, we saw how fast he dies. They have no way to save him now. Storm jumps him, he's gone. See how passive he plays, and he's even smoked up himself.
Ball Lightning coming across, finding DY.
That's not the guy you want though.
Hewing Ward trying to keep him alive, and now the hookshot comes out. That's going to be through onto the Elder Titan as well as the Sven. Sven here with the Avalanche coming in. Ollie taking a lot of damage. They've taken the Elder Titan out, so the natural order's out of the equation right now. He does have buyback. Blink as well as the call coming out from JT. Poyoyo caught. Poyoyo killed. He has buyback, and he'll use it immediately. Emo Ball Lightning over down to the low ground. Avalanche as well as the toss. Now they've got the Omni Slash coming through into JT. He'll happily soak that. If it keeps alive both the Sven and the Storm, although he doesn't have buyback and he's dead for 2 minutes.
I can't believe he flickered there. If he flickers into the enemy team, he's actually dead on Sven. Very brave man, and it pays off for him. It's a 4v5 for 20 seconds. They know JT has no buyback.
The Bramble Mazes. One's still up there, another one gets dropped down.
Good D-ward by Kaka.
Sweep hits, so that's going to let the ball lightning in. They've got themselves the Bloodthorn as well as the Vortex
Juggernaut
coming through.
again!
Fly with the damage in the BKB. The Godstrike, they get the kill onto Poyoyo. They will take him out as well as Ori. GG is called. IG will take game one, a back and forth for game one of this series, and one that IG comes ahead in.
Yeah, last fight, just there we start again. Could not dispel the Bloodthorn. What do you even say? Like, I feel like he died 6 times
just to
because the same reasoning. Yeah. We don't need a coin because we know IG is gonna win. The draft is way too wonky. Offlane Broodmother can work maybe, but I personally don't like it because now you need level 6 for the spiders, so you're very level dependent actually to be able to beat that old Broodmother.
Battery Assault, Ollie in trouble. Getting run
drain.
down here. Spirit Siphon, right clicks, Battery Assault should be enough to get first blood, and will be. PYW getting the first blood on that.
And he also uses Fairy Fire. Or he maybe sweating a little bit.
And it needs to be a little bit careful.
Yep. So if this game goes to calculations, it should be a pretty standard game from the IG side here. Should be nothing fancy, item build wise, and he actually gets
a solo kill, which is going to be massive
because there's 2 water runes. This is a very defensive brute build. He also has max webs, so yeah, full defense, full mobility.
Stormhammer comes in, and look at the Spiderling, so much damage it's doing to
Kaka.
Kaka. On 11. Cleaning up the Lina. He will lose his Spiderlings. The chase is on, looking for something. Plus Kaka, I mean, man, he just got destroyed by the damage coming in.
There was a big miscalculation. It's either Fly who has to clean up the spiders.
JT.
JT is in trouble. Yep, he should be gone.
Assault, Cogs, right clicks in, Poyoyo. He'll get the kill there, taking out JT.
However, Poyoyo had to invest a lot of points into Beam, which is surprising because they 3rd picked it, I believe.
Yeah. It was an early pick on this Storm.
Not as early as the Brute. Oh, VG have a ward here.
Kaka getting caught. LSA comes through, losing Beam onto Emo, but with Ball Lightning and the stun, they have the kill on a PYW. Astral Step as well as the Eclipse. JT and Ollie, they both fall.
Yeah.
So 2 for 1 trade.
Eclipse went like 100% on creeps. Sven is getting pressured here quite a bit. Yep, and the tower should be pretty much gone. I mean, Sven is walking back there, but... Oh, they have a ward on him, Clockwork.
This could be bad for Fly. Double Astral Step, Aether Remnant lands on a Fly. Now in the Cogs, he'll end up dead. PYW gets the kill.
I mean, maybe we just don't know what we're talking about, and we should all have let the coin decide for us.
And that might come from an Orchid that is being built by Emo right now, so there will be some time until he has that. Smoke broken. Now Ball Lightning looking, but there's the Illusion Rune popped. And, oh, Astral Step's back in.
He got the pull.
Vortex. They use the Eclipse. They've got the silence on Emo, who's really soaking up a lot of this damage. Goes after Poyoyo. The damage out onto him feels like a lot, but the hook shot comes through into Kaka. They've got the Cogs around 2 of these heroes, but the False Promise is out. They'll save the life of Kaka, and now they'll look for the Stampede because they want more. DY in trouble. False Promise breaks, and Kaka almost regrets moving forward, but does survive. DY turned his attention towards Kaka, but it wasn't enough damage. Poyoyo. He's going BKB. He's going BKB. Please get a Manta. You said he was going to get it. Don't lie to me. You're still looking at the Brute. You're not answering.
Sorry.
They're going to go in onto Old 11. They've got the hook shot that lands as well. The Cogs around 2 of these heroes. Astral Step, Ollie in trouble. Can't survive. Kaka got 2. Now, God's Strength. They've got the taunt on Emo for a second, but there's the stun out onto Old 11. I don't think Fly understands how much damage is coming out because he's dead. Double kill for Old 11.
That pipe and Clock with Hood, they're 2 survivable right now. And he turned around and killed them instead.
Took like no damage. And
Look at that here again. Wow, the damage on the Brute, insane. Or maybe not. And then they just get blown up.
And then Sven thinks he can fight.
Silk Enabler. on JT. Gone.
Man, that was not what they needed in that replay. And now we look back at the fight that's happening over bottom. They have the false promise out on a JT. They get the kill on the Emo. This might just be a quick one for VICI.
Another 3 kills.
Yeah, they got 3 kills. They look over at Fly for a second. PYW with a double kill. They're up 4K at the moment.
But I'm also the greatest for observing that he's the best. Just relax, just agree.
Nah,
Respect your elders.
Now, is that all? That doesn't look like more than 2 spiders.
No, this was like literally like 20.
Radiant's top tower is under
The creep
attack.
died in 2 hits. It's so good.
It's a creep health. I don't think that doesn't look like 30 spiders.
Okay, you actually gotta check the tape later. Like, I'm getting so excited over this because I'm a big RTS fan, obviously.
Oh my god.
Don't do it again.
Just hearing you whisper.
I'm trying to bewitch him. It's not working.
Trying as they get a kill on the Kaka.
Oh, sorry, Kaka. We had more important things to look at.
Now they've got the cleave damage, so these spiders might die quicker.
How much cleave is that? 115.
Looking at the Void Spirit, they've got the Silence Vortex.
He has Aegis, though.
That's going to be the first life.
And now they try to disengage, and they will.
Yeah, they will.
They will.
You could have been more confident on that. Yeah, they will.
Okay, what is Brook going next? AC. He's just going full aura, full team. What a team player. Never seen it before in a Brood.
Yeah. JT8, Spiderwing's gone. They got themselves the Vortex as well as the Stampede. Use the LSA as well as the Laguna Blade. And the Silence that's stacked up here. They get the kill on all 11. That's a big one for them. BKB was popped as well as the God Strength. That's the way to do it. Exorcism, Ball Lightning onto the other side. They've got the Astro Step as well as the Silence out onto this JT Centaur.
Triple
Saved
stun.
and got the stun onto 3. Now the hook shot onto this Sven. They've got the cogs around Fly. He's stuck in no man's land and he'll die. They didn't take out Ori. BKB was popped by Poyoyo. JT on the run. Ollie can't save anybody, as he has already used that false promise.
I mean, he's going Axe, so I don't think he'll do it. Big smoke up, 3 heroes. Broodmother showing in the mid lane. Sven is strong.
Fly.
He has BKB.
He does, but Aether Remnant, Silence, LSA comes through. That's going to stun up PYW. And now the right click's coming in. Hook stop, that lands. Old 11, he's all by himself. Stampede used to try and run. Hook shot all the way in, pretty far from PYW. Cogs to push them back. Old 11 has webs inside the base. He's going to try for this. They've got themselves the Vortex. They're getting the kill on Ollie, but will they survive on it? No, it's not looking likely. He'll kill off Old 11. They end up losing Kaka. The damage from this Sven, but he doesn't have anything to heal up. Oh dear, Fly. He's dead too.
He just can't sustain himself, even though he's dealing a ton of damage himself. I mean, he needs... Either he needs to kill them before he dies, which is the approach he's going for with the Daedalus, or he needs the Satanic to sustain himself. Both approaches can work.
Ball Lightning. They've caught DY, but Old 11's coming over. The Guardian Greaves are popped by Old 11. Now Emo with the TP avoids the hook shot. JT TP, is he out? No. Aether Remnant lands, he's silenced, most likely will die here. He'll get a little gold for his trouble.
My laptop can't handle it.
But eventually he'll fall. A lot bouncing off that Lotus Orb.
There were like 30 spiderlings with like the pipe on it. My laptop is overheating. Making all these noises. Now he has the spiderling damage.
Astro Step, Aether Remnant. Catches Kaka. Now they've got the Ball Lightning as well as the Vortex, but that's with the Lotus Orb, the Eclipse coming down and trying to do as much damage as they can with the BKB being popped by Poyoyo. Fly, he popped that God Strength. Needs to make a jump though, and he can't.
God Strength is running out.
Yeah.
They're initiating into him.
BKB, now the Stormhammer, they've got no good ability, they'll get the kill on Old 11, they look over as the Silence is out onto this Void Spirit, but gets reflected back via the Lotus Orb. They've got the cogs around 3 of these heroes, PYW doing his job to control them, but they will lose the Clockwork. DY TP's out, the tier 3 taken off of the Eclipse, but the question is, can they do that again?
Wow. Sven just cleared the whole map of spiders with 1 hit.
Sukibola, hook shot actually goes to the back line, sits on a Kaka, so now they've got the cogs around this Lena, Aether Remnant trying to catch
Sven's
this
getting blown up.
And now he gets the BKB as well as the False Promise. He's going to turn around and go after Poyoyo. The damage isn't going to be enough, but the BKB being popped by this Luna. So now Fly, is he healed up enough? Laguna Blade comes out. Now the Eclipse rains down. Fly's just dead. He never got enough heals out. And after the False Promise, he blew up. Ollie, JT, Fly, Emo, all gone. 4 heroes dead. Exorcism and Roche. It's all VICI's.
The Glaives are going to take care of everything. They have no side lane towers left. Sven no buyback, Storm no buyback.
Find the False Promise, but he's dead to Old 11 on the side, so there's no heal coming for Fly, and he's just dead after False Promise runs out.
Well, the barracks is gone. Bottom, middle. Oh, they didn't give the shot to Luna, actually. They gave the shot to Void Spirit? Or Clock. Not sure. But his Luna shot is really good. I'm surprised they didn't give it to him.
Void Spirit going Yules, by the way. It worked. Lucid Beam, Silence on to 3. They'll get the kill on Ollie. He'll buy back. Kaka drops 2. And
GG.
Kaka already calls GG. False Promise is used on Fly, but it's just not doing anything.
I love the way Kaka calls GG. Even on, when was the last time? Like 2 days ago? The Ravage hits on 4 GG.
Oh yeah, he already knew.
Yeah. Okay, VG's draft, obviously surprising many of us.
Yeah.
I'll go with IG as well, I think. Like this Necro could pop off.
Okay. Split panels, split casters, split series, which we need to resolve with game number 3.
Yeah.
He's about to torment them.
Using that shockwave.
If he purchased off the Surge, which he didn't skill yet. Okay. POW has to be careful here.
Yeah, they have the sentry down and
Hadouken!
Oh, the Impetus shot!
Yeah. Woo. He would have died either way because the Hadouken was on the way as well.
Yeah.
And now Void is just, you know, the higher the levels go, the easier it gets for Void. Almost 6. Chrono Tree will be online.
And this isn't another case of Chrono and your carry can't hit into it, or your other cores can't hit into it.
They dive into Warlock again.
Yeah, Cogs around DY, they're going to bring a TP in. This might be bad if they can get the Burrow Strike off, but the Cogs push away PYW to start. They'll try to go in on the JT. They bring 4 heroes down here, and that even feels like it's still rough.
They got the Clockwork as well, but this leaves the other lanes completely open for the destruction.
You know, I love it on the Leshrac, but thinking about it on the Necro, the extra movement speed is great.
It's very helpful for sure. They're chasing.
They got the slow, they'll look for the Chrono. Time dilation, all right. And the Chrono just on the edge. So Aether Remnant, Astro Step on Emo. They'll get the kill on the Old 11. They'll use that haunt. They'll try to trade for Emo and maybe even Fly. He's got Time Walk in a second.
It's 5 heroes committed again though.
Just
huge
to
commitments
respond.
here
Yeah.
for VG. Like a team fight can turn around so fast when there's a Necro with all the healing, multiple death pulses, the mech, the pipe that's going to come out eventually.
They'll smoke to try to make something happen.
Radiant's courier
And
has been killed.
Old 11's courier gets killed. They'll try to get a kill as revenge. Burrow Strike in, Ollie dead. Kaka, he's level 7. He could hook shot and, if he's got help, start something off. But
They're just getting out-farmed so hard around the map. Like they're getting pickoffs, but they're losing gold advantage.
Yeah.
Necro is way too tanky to be able to be killed. So he's just playing up in their face.
Aether Remnant. Burrow Strike into the Cogs.
They're playing so confidently, even this
And-
Clockwork.
Oh,
Or they did dust actually.
He has hook shot.
Yeah. They're going to turn it
Let's
around.
see.
See right here.
Hook shot, Reaper Scythe all the way on a PYW. They get the kill on a PYW. Kaka trying to run, and it looks like he will, in fact, survive. Fly goes after Ori, who will dissimulate. Goes after
Kaka goes back in.
Ooh, he does survive. Okay, now finally dies. Haunt comes in, walls down. Doesn't look like it's doing enough at the moment. They've caught their hands on Old 11.
Poyoyo running in alone.
Yeah, and he's going to die for this.
Sir?
Especially with the bashes coming through.
What was that?
So technically Kaka died.
That does not count anymore. No. The thing is, Spectre again didn't go Blade Mail. I feel like every Spectre that doesn't go Blade Mail just loses. It's such an important item on her to farm, to team fight. Against the Leshrac especially. So much passive damage coming out. I'm telling you, man, this Necro is a great
Hook shot.
answer.
Cogs and the stun. Chaotic offering with the fatal bond. They got the Burrow Strike in the epicenter of the damage. There it is. They call me Nostradamus for a reason. Emo, JT, Ali, and Kaka all dead.
In 1 second.
Yeah, literally instantly. Fatal bond's on Firefly and Emo.
That is
It's potential.
potential.
But they just don't have the chaotic offering.
Oh, it's coming.
Epicenter. Oh, he time locked him. He knew it was coming. Got his eye on the tower. Burrow Strike is on a 2. The Astro step away. PYW might be in some trouble. The wall plays down. Now the vacuum on the 3. Ult 11 getting focused by Fly and the Chrono.
Throw it down.
Aether Remnant. It hits while he's in the Chrono, but it's not going to keep him alive. They've got themselves the Reaper Scythe down for 70. Astro step across. The wall's still down, but this fight taking place in front of it. They've got the Burrow Strike that hits onto the Leshrac. They're trying to start to run. Hookshot comes through, and that lands and hits onto this Void Spirit. It came across him, I believe.
Darkseid has no buyback. Sanking neither.
Yeah, they don't have Epicenter. They don't have Vacuum Wall.
So this is what happens when they don't run into all of your ults before heroes.
Yes. Chaotic offering.
On 5.
And is it going to be enough? Doesn't look like it. Emo's still standing his ground. The damage from the Spectre, but they landed the stun. Poyoyo in trouble. Vacuum again on a 4. Fatal Bonds hits all 5 heroes.
They
now
can't
this is where
leave.
they need to do something. They've got Emo low, but they need follow-ups. Spirit Vessel on a Kaka. PYW looking to find a Burrow Strike. That lands onto just the Necro. Now they've got the Cogs around as well as the Spirit Vessel still taken away on Nakaka, but they don't have any kills just yet. Fatal Bonds should run out in just a moment. Burrow Strike lands and they'll at least get the clockwork, but that's not really what they wanted.
Yeah. And they lost to tier 3 as well.
Just first Roche, so no Axe, Shard, no Cheese, just Aegis.
On the
That
ledge.
still gives the opportunity to blow up these heroes with a 5-man Burrow.
All gone. Shared damage. It's actually 27%. That is a massive number.
Dire are scanning.
It's bigger than 25.
Burrow Strike coming through onto the Enchantress. They've got the Aether Remnant. Arcane Rune picked up by Ori.
He's pretty tanky though.
Yeah, he's surviving, and this is, again, an Enchantress that's gone full into the Nature's Attendants, not the Impetus. Hookshot comes through, lands on a PYW. They look over at Old 11. They've got themselves the vacuum as well as the wall. The Burrow Strike hits on top of it, looking for the Chrono. Fly. He feints it for a second. Old 11 trying to run.
He's still time dilated.
One bash, Chrono. Under the tower, and there's another bash. Should have the kill. Actually saving it for the Reaper site.
He's dead for 100. They know he bought back.
That was so patient.
Very well coordinated as well.
Flyfly.
Flyfly is like, take it. No Darkseid means no combo. He's dead for over a minute. They might be losing 2 sides here.
Yep.
At least 1. I'd imagine. Wiggling.
Chaotic offering on a 3. Now the Burrow Strike as well as the Epicenter of the combo once again. They get the kill on the Emo. No, not yet. But they do get Ollie. They look over at the rest. PYW trying to do what he can with the Burrow Strike in. Kaka got both supports down on the side of IG, but it's just not enough damage. Time walk forward. Buyback from PYW. Ori bashed up. Triple kill for DY. JT finally falls. Burrow Strike onto this faceless Void.
JT died to the Golem.
They got 3.
Yeah,
Tower is under attack.
it's interesting, this Aghanims. Like, it's worth if you get multiple Gold Shrouds off. It's just, if you get bursted from the beginning, then it was a bad investment.
Aether Remnant. All right, they catch JT for a second, but they've got the Lotus Orb. This is something that VICI want to move off of. They thought about moving in on it. Now they've got the hook shot. That's out onto Poyoyo. Epicenter. Burrow Strike lands on a 2. Aether Remnant. Astral Stab. Chaotic Offering coming down as well as the wall. Can they get the kill on the JT? It's a vacuum on a 3 that pulls him back into the wall. But now the Reaper Strike on a PYW is not going to be enough damage. They get the kill onto Old 11. JT's low. The Chronosphere is there. It lands on a Poyoyo as well as DY. Burrow Strike through. PYW trying to keep alive the Spectre who pops the Manta, but they get the kill onto 3. They'll buy back on DY. They lost nothing from IG. I think VICI wanted to get out from that fight, but really well done there by Kaka to recognize that, get the hook shot, and then force them to fight. They don't want to fight there, but they have to. And then when they have to, you saw how split up the fight was. The wall's here, the chaotic offering's there, this is there, and they just weren't putting it together. Hook shot comes out, Ori trying to get a kill here. The Lotus Orb out on Nakaka. They've got the stun that lands onto Ori. They'll get the kill. And Ori will buy back.
Fabric of the void.
So they still want to go. They don't have any ultis available. Spectral Dagger coming through, the vacuum onto 3 once again, the Ghost Shroud, they've got the Fatal Bonds onto a bunch of these heroes with buybacks being popped by Ori
No
as well
damage.
as PYW, but Erica drops, and so does Old 11. They've got the buyback on Poyoyo, but they'll call GG, and IG will take the series over VICI 2-1.
Finally getting on the board after the initial
Dire victory.
stumble against Aster.
Yeah.
Did not look good. Today, I mean, game 3, the draft was just very all-in for VG.